Did Germany's WW2 economy collapse from plunder? Have you ever wondered how a country could sustain a war economy through sheer theft? Germany's World War II economy relied heavily on plunder and exploitation of occupied territories. This strategy, while initially effective, ultimately contributed to its downfall. The Nazi regime organized extensive looting of resources, raw materials, food, and industrial equipment from conquered nations. This systematic theft was state-sanctioned and aimed at compensating for shortages at home. For a time, it helped maintain civilian consumption and military production in Germany. However, this reliance on plunder revealed fundamental weaknesses in Germany's war economy. Before the war, domestic resources were already strained. The economy depended on continuous extraction from occupied lands. Food and raw materials were rationed within Germany, but large quantities were forcibly imported from occupied territories. This external supply prevented starvation among the German population, but it came at a high cost. Forced labor played a significant role in sustaining the German war economy. Millions of prisoners, concentration camp inmates, and civilians from occupied countries were enslaved and used in factories and agriculture. By 1944, slave labor made up about 1/4 of Germany's civilian workforce. This reliance on coerced labor was a clear indicator of the regime's dependence on exploitation to maintain industrial output. Despite these measures, the plunder-based economy was not sustainable. The exploitation of occupied countries destroyed their economic base, reducing their ability to produce goods over time. The forced labor system and resource extraction led to severe disruptions and resistance, which undermined productivity. Additionally, the German economy faced significant challenges from Allied bombing campaigns that targeted factories and infrastructure, speeding up its collapse. Corruption and internal theft also plagued the German war economy. Nazi officials and party members profited personally from the seizure of Jewish businesses and other assets. This kleptocratic behavior further weakened economic efficiency and stability. In essence, Germany's wartime economy did not collapse solely because of plunder. However, the heavy dependence on exploiting conquered territories proved to be a fragile strategy. The initial gains from looting and forced labor could not compensate for the structural limitations of the German economy, the devastation caused by Allied military actions, and the destruction of the occupied economies. These combined factors led to the eventual collapse of Germany's war economy by 1945.